I'm Sadie, and one day I'll go into the wild, study bugs and animals and weird microbes that devour entire towns. But for now, I've got my eye on the strange specimens in my own life, watching them all do what comes naturally. Amazing things can be found anywhere. Deep in the ocean, under coral, and on some days, even in homeroom.
That is one serious aquarium.
No, that's serious party furniture. Put that in your house, do an under the sea theme. Beach music, hello.
What do you think it's here for?
That is a rare, top-of-the-line Sea Vision City bubble aquarium. Total retail value, your allowance for life. But one of you could take it home. Yeah, all you have to do is win this year's Blinded by Science public speaking competition for juniors.
Sign me up.
Excellent.
Girl, you know what? I've cleaned enough of other people's aquariums. This one's gonna be mine.
This should not be hard. Everybody knows that half the battle in this whole public speaking thing is coming up with the right topic. So I'm just gonna ask Leila Hampstedder.
Yep, good old Leila, best in show. She's got a winning smile, winning hair, winning personality. Plus, she just wins. All the time. Leila Hampstedder never loses anything. In fact, she even won last year's
Blinded by Science speech contest. So what was your winning topic again?
Natural selection.
Perfect. Leila may be too old to compete this year, but her speech topic isn't. Not that I want to beat you or anything, but I could use the brownie points. So I'm all set.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do something original. The question is, what?
Excuse me? Like to buy this for Boo-Boo.
Right. Wow, nice matching outfits. Then the idea started to form. Mrs. Limbrick had put her poor little Lasso-Apso in the exact same cape she was wearing. She named him Boo-Boo. Can you imagine what Boo-Boo's wild dog ancestors would think of that? Boo-Boo was just a pink cape shell of his former self. He was domesticated. And I had a speech topic. The domestication of wild animals. Too bad Rain wasn't so lucky.
Who am I kidding? What is that?
Oh, Rain? What stinks in here? Didn't you notice anything?
Well, I thought I smelled something, but I swear it's not me. I just showered.
It's not you. That smell, it's not human. Now, do I burn them or bury them?
You really think I'll win?
Of course you're going to win. I mean, who else can you think of that collects whatever this is? Sadie, you're a science goddess. This is a science speech, and therefore you're gonna win. Now, read me what you've got so far.
The Taming of a Wild Beast, The Pink-Caped Horror of Domestication by Sadie Hawthorne. It was great that Margaret was so confident. And I have to admit, I felt pretty good. My speech was funny, plus everybody could relate to it. Plus, I avoided hard words. And without Leila Hampstedder in the running, the competition wasn't exactly tough, which meant...
Congratulations, Sadie, you're well on your way to that aquarium.
Wait, well on her way?
Yeah, she's jumped the first hurdle. Now it's on to the finals.
Finals? She's right. You have to do this again and beat out all the other champs from all the other schools on a live television broadcast.
television broadcast?
Luckily, we have a secret weapon. Your new speech coach. Oh, Miss Leila Hampstedder.
So, Rain, what's the big emergency? Is it fat pants? Is something wrong with your cat?
It's just that he...
You can tell me.
He peed in my shoes.
Oh.
Leila, wow.
Man, I prayed this day would come, but I never thought
Hal.
that... Huh?
Stop. She's here to see me.
Right, of course. I mean...
Okay. I just want to say one thing. I'm not here because I want to be. I'm here because I have to be.
Right. You know, Lila, thanks for coming by and everything, but my speech is pretty good already.
Look, the speech is only half the battle. You're gonna be on TV, honey, and you're just not cutting it. Your wardrobe's a nightmare. If your look had a name, I'd say it was raised by wolves. So first, the overalls are history.
Wait a second, what have my clothes got to do with anything?
Your clothes have everything to do with everything. Look, Sadie, I won this speech last year. I have a perfect record. I've never lost anything. Know why?
Yeah, see, when your parents' DNA mixed in the womb...
Because I know a winner would not be caught dead in overalls, even on a farm, even at milking time.
Okay, fine, so I lose the overalls. It's no big deal.
Good. Now, the hair. What have you got in it?
Elastic bands, they come around the newspaper.
I want you to book the next 2 weeks off. We're gonna need every second. Now, let's wax that upper lip.
Ah!
This is so frustrating. Dr. Finch says that I have to listen to my cat, but he only ever says two things. I'm hungry and you're standing on my tail.
I think what he means is you have to be sensitive to Fat Pants' other moods.
This is stupid. He's a cat. He has hairballs, he has fleas, he does not have moods.
Insensitive male.
Very alpha.
Okay, I'll change. What do you want me to do?
Well, you could try not wearing the shoes the cat did his business in.
What? I'm not.
Well, something sure stinks.
Great. This cat is ruining my life.
Ruining your life, huh? Yeah, I know the feeling. Does this always take 3 hours?
You want that aquarium, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, it takes me 3 hours. I'd give yourself half a day.
Did you say you didn't need me? 'Cause I'm not sure I heard you right.
Other hand.
I'm as sleeping as I should be.
Oh, what happened here exactly? You just dig your nails in the dirt all day or something?
Yeah?
Bad habit, okay? Bad habit. Sit, stand, sit, stand, smile, eye contact, hand gesture, bow. Good. Finally.
What's this?
A treat. Keep up the good work and I'll give you another.
Relax. She just wants you to win.
But something doesn't feel right.
Oh, that's the rash. Trust me, the more you wax, the easier it gets.
It's not what I'm talking about. Besides, it's not all the changes themselves. It's more like what's behind all the changes, you know? I can't...
Sadie, hello? Hey, champ, time's up.
Sorry, gotta go.
Okay, where's the camera? This is a joke, right? Oh, you got me. You really did.
And now for the final touch. You're welcome.
Wow, nice matching outfits. You You want me to wear a jacket just like yours?
I thought they'd be nice matching outfits.
And that's when I realized, like a pathetic little dog, I was being domesticated. I can't believe I fell for it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, seriously, that girl groomed me and trained me and dressed me up like a lasso apso.
Yep.
And I let her do it. I was going against my basic personality just for a few rewards. Oh, how lame is that?
Here we go, Fat Pants. I got some treats for you. Oh, just put it on my tab, okay?
Isn't today your online gaming day?
I took the week off.
Cat leave.
I told them that I was losing my edge. If they knew that I was skipping out because my cat was you-know-whatting on everything. Okay, hang on.
I guess I'd been too busy with my own stuff to see it, but suddenly, looking at Rain and his cat, I thought, wait a second. I mean, who was the boss of who here? Rain used to spend his time doing what he wanted, but since Fat Pants started personalizing his stuff, he spends every free moment with him.
Another treat, Fat Pants? Can I get you some cream, Fat Pants? Scratch your belly, Fat Pants.
In fact, Fat Pants had Rain wrapped around his fat little pants, which gave me an idea. Maybe I could get that aquarium without wearing the sweater. I just had to think like Rain's cat and figure out how to take control over Leila Hampstedder. After all, she was trying to control me. I was gonna give her a taste of her own medicine. So, the first thing I had to do was ask Finch if he knew who the greatest behavioral scientist of all time was. And he said,
I'd have to say B.F. Skinner. He actually got pigeons to bowl.
pigeons bowling? This is great. Turns out it was just a matter of giving out little rewards every time the pigeon did what Dr. Skinner wanted, like swatting a little wooden ball or eventually bowling a strike. Because as Dr. Finch said,
if the reward's good enough, any animal will fall for it.
For me, it was that incredible aquarium. But what about Leila Hampstedder? What did she really want?
Okay, now let's tape you giving your speech so you can see the many places where you're still lame.
So, Leila, I know why Ms. Maslow wants you to work with me on this, but what do you get out of it?
Feeling of superiority. Isn't that enough?
Come on, there's gotta be a good reason.
My college resume. It's competitive out there and winning is everything. But when it came to my community service requirement, I couldn't find a way to fulfill it and still remain a winner. But then came you. See, I selflessly offer to coach you and still prove I can win anything. I'd like to see anyone else top that.
Wow, that's too bad.
What's too bad?
Oh, well, I don't know how to say this, but I'm not sure I'm gonna go through with the speech.
What? But I need this win. I mean, you need this aquarium.
I don't know. All those drills, the hair, itchy dress, it just doesn't really seem worth it anymore. I feel bad, though, for letting you down. I just wish there was some way for me to get excited about it again.
Look, Sadie Hawthorne, you are going to win this thing and make me look selfless on paper, or...
Sometimes, when I get in the mood like this, fries help.
Fries? Fries. Fine. But when I get back, the next speech contest winner better be ready to work.
Oh, yeah. I'll have you bowling in no time. My goal was simple, an experiment in behavior modification. I was going to get her to do what I wanted, against what she'd normally do in nature. First, I told her I was allergic to the synthetic fibers in her jacket. Next, the hairspray. I made her think it aggravated my delicate mucous membranes. Then I started having fun. Like her high-heel pumps. Leila, all that clickety-clacking is upsetting my oratorical rhythm.
Fine. Better now?
It was starting to get scary easy. And with all this new material, I was liking my speech topic more and more. The Complete Domestication of Leila Hampstedder by Sadie Hawthorne.
I spend all my time with Fat Pants, but nothing is ever enough. And now I'm down to pajamas and slippers since he hosed down my closet.
I'm glad you're able to share, Ring. We're making progress. Now, what about Rain's frustration with you, Fat Pants?
See? He doesn't even care.
Or maybe he's just understimulated. Maybe he needs more out of life.
I'll see what I can do.
So, the right incentives, even a teenage girl can be domesticated.
What happens?
Proving that pigeons are the only animals who can be trained to bowl.
Chills run down your spine. Do you think of sharks coming out of the depths at you?
What's wrong?
I don't know. Nervous, I think. My stomach's feeling kind of queasy.
Rain, what are you doing? Is that your cat in there?
Yeah. Finch thinks he needs more activity, so I'm taking him places with me. And I thought he might enjoy the whole live TV thing, you know?
Of course he will.
Just play along, would you? Sarcasm is one of his hot buttons.
How's your nerves? Still queasy? Want to feel better? Check out your test subject. Do you see her hair? And that outfit?
Really behave. First things first. How keen are they to get themselves on some human?
Could she be more eager? It's like any minute she's gonna hop up on her hind legs and start to beg.
Just like any other animal. They eat fish and other marine animals.
Exactly. That was it. That's why I felt so queasy. So I domesticated Leila Hampstedder. I took control of her behavior and got her to do whatever I wanted. Great. But when you domesticate something, a dog or a cat or a horse, the point isn't to humiliate them, is it? No. There's gotta be more to it than that. Your speech. Change of plans.
What are you doing?
They have other fish to fry.
I'm not sure. Yet. The only thing I was sure about was that I had to do something. I domesticated Leila. I changed the very essence of what she was, just so she'd get her reward. Another win. And she had obediently sat, shook, and rolled over for me. She'd kept her half of the bargain, so I owed her a reward. But how could I come through with it now?
Please take the stage.
Hi. I was going to do a speech about domestication. About taming wild animals and getting them to do what we want. I was going to say the animals get what they deserve for being such suck-ups.
She's changing it. What is she?
I was going to have a demonstration. I was going to show you how any animal, even a person, can be domesticated if the reward is big enough. I was going to be kind of a jerk. So now you're probably all wondering what's left of my speech. In fact, so am I.
Fat Pants, what's going on here, buddy?
So what I'd like to talk to you about today,
It's okay.
instead of that,
What's up with you?
is,
What is she doing? She's gonna lose.
Hey, miracles can happen.
Hey! Fat Pants!
see?
Get back here!
Would you look at that?
Slow down!
On the other hand, why waste a perfectly good speech topic? So, what I'd like to talk about today is domestication. It's a funny thing. There's a lot more to it than you think.
You're gonna embarrass me!
Maybe it seems like a simple and fair exchange. Like a cat gets a warm bed in exchange for catching a few mice. But it's more than that. Domestication is actually two creatures looking after each other.
Ow! What am I ever doing you?
Sometimes it can seem like one of the two has the upper hand.
Come on, man! I feed you! I play with you! I've given up all of my time for you! What do you want from me?
Especially if one breaks the rules and pushes the other past its limits. Or manipulates the other in a humiliating way. That's just bad. Because the whole domestication thing is supposed to be about balance between being wild and being civilized.
I'll do it. Anything you want. You
gotta hold up your end. That's right, buddy. You got some responsibility here, too.
Domestication is about respect, understanding, and sometimes even love. But most of all, it's about two creatures struggling not to act beastly toward one another. Well, the crowd liked it, but I'm not so sure how Lila's gonna react.
Well, you pretty much admitted you made a fool of her.
And probably ruined her chances of winning. So nobody was more surprised than me when the judges thought I had the whole thing planned. So I was happy, Lila was happy, but I think the happiest of us all was... Turns out, even Fat Pants wanted a little domestic company of his own. I swear, I have never seen a happier cat.
Well, he earned that aquarium, whether he knew it or not.
And he hasn't peed on anything for a week.
So, you really did manage to control Leila Hampstedder, if only for a second. How's it feel?
I don't know. There's so much I haven't figured out yet. I mean, she got what she wanted, sure, but did she think it was worth it? Did she actually learn anything?
Good question. And here's another one. Will she ever lose?
Oh, yeah? Here's another one. How does she walk in those shoes?